Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Nathan Miguel has been with our channel since before the channel was born. He is the longest supporter of our channel.
He was there when you were nursing the channel.
That's right.
From your teat.
The whelp was just suckling at the teat of its mother, and Miguel was there, watching the suckling. So Miguel had to say about this request. He goes, Vixen, how much love? Now, Miguel, I'm sorry I cheated again. I've done this with you before, and I hope you don't get mad at me. Don't ask for your money back. Hopefully you don't get mad at me. But I checked to see if there's a live performance of this. It looks like it's good quality, and I took it. We're going to watch a live performance of this, okay? So this is Vixen. It's an old female glam band, Nathan. They're still making albums today and touring. Their founder and lead guitarist died, though, of breast cancer in 2013. Oh, that's not good. These ladies definitely know how to rock. Live? Apparently. That's live. Yeah, it's live. You hear the live drum. I love this music.
You're in the corner, turning your back. You're running away again. The more I give you, the less that you take. Tell me, where is it gonna end? I can see you felt the pain. I know you've been hurt before. That's why you won't be hurt no more. Tell me, how much love is it gonna take to bring on out another heartache? Till you begin to let your heart give in.
Love blonde.
How much love is it gonna take?
From the drummer.
I'm reaching for you and getting so close, but you're always a step away. I wanna touch you and give you my love. What is it gonna take? I can see it in your eyes. Would you wanna let me in? I'm just scared that you'll get hurt again. Tell me, how much love is it gonna take to bring on out another heartache? Till you begin to let your heart give in. How much love is it gonna take? I've been searching for an answer. Tell me what it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's probably longer than you guys Nice.
Until then, you keep on rapping it out.
Oh, there she
Oh
is.
yeah, kind of in memoriam.
Wow.
Jeepers.
This is so easy for us to listen to. I know Nathan should feel the same way, I'm sure. It's rock and roll. It's 80s rock. I loved it. And the only reason why I didn't listen to it back when I was a teenager is because they're a bunch of women. And women don't do rock and roll. That's what a teenager... I mean, that's what it was. It was a man's game as far as I was concerned back when I was when I was a kid. Now I listened to female artists. Funny enough, like I listened to Roxette, I listened to Madonna. It was weird how in my teenage brain I didn't allow space for the rock and roll female artist, and I don't know why that is. And it's fascinating watching this performance now in 2024 to see this performance back then. Just how incredibly talented the musicians as musicians they are. And we think about how long ago this was, that I don't know their names, and I apologize, but the lead guitarist there, of course, all of them in general, of course. Think about when they started. So, like, for that guitarist, she was probably 20 something then, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then how, the 1970s, Daddy, can I get an electric guitar? It wasn't normal, let alone it wasn't normal to, or not normal, but the large pool of heavy metal or hard rock bands in the 80s were not female. They're still not that way, even to go back in time. So it's just cool that there they are, like they're at the guitar shop, pick up the guitar. Of course, there's like Lita Ford and what have you, but they were still anomalies in their own right. Joan Jett, but that still wasn't normal. So to see an 80s hard rock metal band perform, it's fantastic. I've heard of Vixen, of course, before, just because I knew their name throughout the years. Great live sound, of course. I love how their hair was more like subdued and normal to their male counterparts at the same time, like Poison or some of these other bands. Like they actually had like really nice hair. Ironically, that wasn't too outrageous. It's just funny. I love rock and roll. I love guitar solos, and they sounded great. I think if we went to a Vixen concert, like if you and I were to go zoom back in time as we are now at that show, I'm sure you and I would have a great time watching it live.
I agree. I really liked this performance. I'm glad that we got this little snapshot of this time. Because this it certainly is a time when you and I would not have been paying attention to any of that stuff. I love it. I love that they're like a really solid band. To what extent all those biases that we just brought up, how we were like, no, it has to be guys and it has to be. I wonder how much of that affected their success back then.
I had to, because at the very least, I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't listening, maybe there was 10 other, you know what I mean? It can. Yeah, I know. It sucks. It sucks.
A band like them today would just like take it knock it out of the park, because there's just so much more support for female artists today than there was back then. It was so much harder for female artists to get even close to the same amount of attention, let alone pay, let alone the concert goers, and they've got it all. Like you could tell her vocals are strong. The guitarist was amazing. The drummers, the bass, they just really are the full package. Yeah, it's kind of cool that we got to see this now and appreciate it more. To what extent are bands like Vixen and Heart, are they starting to get that recognition more today, or is it kind of still? I already think I know the answer.
I think yes and no. I think people like you and I are saying yes, like we're recognizing it and apologizing for our past sins, so to speak. And so I think so, yes. And I will say, to tag what you were saying exactly, I thought the same thing. I won't say any names, but there's a young band out there who I quite enjoy. They're fun. They're young sisters out of Mexico, and they're a great young band. Vixen plays circles around them. Like, as far as you can just tell their musicianship. If you want to measure talent, you could tell that Vixen, they're better musicians. To your point, take Vixen, who they are back then, transport to them today, change their style, of course, to look modern, but DNA for DNA, they're the same ladies. Now they look like current 25-year-olds do.
Right.
Good-looking woman. So now they're just going to be, today's styling and hairstyling.
Yeah.
With the talent they have now, you're right. That fan base that follows that other band, a lot of those simps of men that do that. Well, that's the thing, the irony is that Vixen would now have that fan base of men, so to speak, who might have, I can't. Now they're older and they're kind of, I hate the term simp, because there's a little bit of that too, but it's ironically the same male young fan base then are the older fan base now watching female artists now that they should have watched then. when they were age appropriate. So I say all that Vixen would probably kill it. To your point exactly, is that DNA for DNA. They play hard rock, heavy metal in today's version of that sound with the talent they have now. I think if we got their wow, who are these 25-year-old blonde hair hotties playing metal? I know. Right? It's too bad. It's all about time, and that's part of stardom. Yeah, is timing. Some of the greatest guitar players or vocalists aren't discovered. They're just at the wrong place at the wrong time, where the other ones are discovered. It's just the way life goes. Yeah, just like our channel. Nobody discovered our channel yet. All right.
Thanks, everyone. That was a great listen, great watch.
Miguel.
Thanks, Miguel, for sponsoring that one. Miguel always delivers. We haven't always been like completely gushing over everything that Miguel. I don't think there's a single one where we're like
we're bored.
Yeah, every single one that we get.
It's interesting. It's always interesting to really.
It challenges us, pushes us, but it also
it's fun.
Gives us stuff that we like. So,
all right,
awesome. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.